Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. Here is Frank, your host for today. Today we're going to have a little recap of 2024. It was a very interesting year. I was traveling also a bit, and actually I was just on a trip 1.5 months to the Caribbean coast. We will not show it in this video, but you will see those videos being published very soon, like starting 2025. But today's objective is to show you what we did this year, give you impressions, and for those who do not know Colombia, I'm sure you will some stuff that will excite you and to make you plan a trip to Colombia. So let's start with the recap. Let's go. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a tour operator in Bogota, Colombia. I'm currently in Buenaventura and I'm going whale watching midnight dead, and this is the touristic pier. It's actually down there, and those are all the offices, and I was just talking to some guys, so they explained me how everything works. So usually, or many offices just they sell the tickets, and the boats are actually the same, because the boat, this is all organized, the pier is all organized by the local authority. So if you go whale watching, many of those offices you can see all here over the place, they sell the same price and the same boat, and they fill the boats. Some bigger companies, they have their own boats. And also it depends when you not do whale watching, but we go to different locations or destinations because there are different beaches and different hotels. Then also you have offices that sell the same boat, usually for the same price. That's what they said at least. And also some, they have their own boats and they manage everything themselves. So everything is very easy and straightforward here actually. The point is when you arrive here, usually have many people on the street, they approach you, they say want to sell you something, so you can talk to them. But here are the official offices, and here actually you can buy everything you need. So whale watching ticket is, I saw 100,000. Our hotel said it's 70,000, so I will figure out why the difference. And this is a tour of 2 hours. Today they start at 8, at 9, and at 11. And we're starting at 8. It's a wonderful day. So let's see how different it will be to the whale watching tours in Solano. So we are actually going to the Hotel Galeon. So we take the boat to a beach. And then we will load up this lady in front of me, and then we go whale watching, then we go back to the hotel. Tomorrow we will come back here to the pier, change boat and go to Juan Chaco. But today's topic is the Hotel Galeon and the whale watching plan. And I also already learned new information because one tour I saw is 100,000 and their tour is 80,000, and it's a different tour, it's a little shorter. So also it depends on the duration of the tour. So now we have to go again into the port, and there is control. We have the tickets. Yeah. So she's the boss, that's good. She knows everything. Buenos días. Buenos días. Buenos días. Gracias. And now it's morning, so because there was some coordination issues, we're a little later than expected. 1 hour. But it doesn't matter because the guy of the boat wasn't here anyway. So we had to go back to the hotel and get everything ready. Now we're actually perfect in timing. Maybe we still have to wait a little bit. So they said, yeah, in the morning there is usually a lot going on, and also compared to the other video you will see from Buenaventura, the town, I was walking here and here everything was dry because of the tides. And now tides are high, and yesterday low tides, and we're lucky it's a beautiful day. Oh, that's our boat. So this is now a smaller boat, not the ones that go to Point Chaco, like over there. Yeah, you cannot see it. But those are like much more sophisticated. The ones that go long distances. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. So the other boat is a bit too heavy to many people because the sea is a bit rough, so they make a little reorganization. So we will get 4 more people. So this is whale watching here in Buenaventura. We have had 6 or 7 boats all circling around a miniature whale. People are very excited. Big difference to Bahia Solana though. It is how it is. Very interesting, different experience. Hotel Galeon. Water is beautifully warm. The tide is lowering, so beach is nice. Some garbage, a little bit, but beautiful day, beautiful weather. Pacific coast is just awesome. Hotel Galeon actually invited me for a night and also the whale watching, and this is what you see behind me is Hotel Galeon, and this is the whole beach. It's a beautiful place, it's huge. Now the water, the tide is coming back. Such a beautiful, peaceful place here. They play music all day. So it's really Buenaventura vibe, and guests are mostly locals. Services are basic, room types and room quality is basic. It's clean, it's okay, but it's like basic, no luxury. But there's air condition, there's running water, so shower no problem. There's no hot water. Food was very good, lunch was great. It was a buffet, and people that are coming are mostly locals. Also you have day tourists, they come just to the beach. It's such a beautiful place, huge house. This region has so much potential, and by boat I think it was like 45 minutes or 30 minutes from Buenaventura, so it's also very close. So not luxury tourists, but people that are also comfortable with not the best infrastructure, just want to enjoy nature and the great paradise of the Pacific. It's a good place, I can recommend it. Yeah, that's it for this trip. Thanks to Hotel Galeon again for inviting me, and to all that are watching the video, I hope you're good wherever you are, and I hope I see you soon here back on my channel again, or even better, here in Colombia. Take care. Here's Colombia Frank, bye bye. So to access the Casa de Nariño, you actually have to come from the Plaza Bolivar, which is right over there, and then on the Carrera 8, which is this one here, and then you have here the first checkpoint, where you have to be like 20 minutes before, and you have to hand in your IDs, and then the policemen here, they will check, they will radio to the main house, and then they will check if you're booked for the tour, and then you actually then can go in. So it's down here, and then on the left side is the Casa de Nariño, and on the left side you already will see the garden.
The Casa de Nariño received its name because in 1754 it was purchased by Don Vicente Nariño for 5,200 patacones, the currency used at that time. Don Vicente lived there with his wife, Catalina Alvarez, and their 8 children, among whom Antonio Nariño became famous for being the translator of the rights of man. At the flag's entrance, one can observe the evolution of the flags that have represented the Colombian territory in the periods leading up to the cry for independence. Additionally, the flags of the military forces and public security forces are also displayed. In the antechamber of the Golinos Gallery, works by Colombian artists such as Fernando Botero, Enrique Grau, Carlos Hacanamahoy, and Alejandro Obregón are on display. The bronze sculpture, the Dove of Peace, was a gift from artist Fernando Botero to former President Juan Manuel Santos in commemoration of his Nobel Peace Prize in 2016. This porcelain vase was a gift from the French government to former President Alfonso López Pumarejo. In the Alfonso López Pumarejo room, paintings of former Colombian presidents can be seen along the walls. The first is a portrait of former President Alfonso López Pumarejo, created in 1980, followed by a painting of former President Rafael Reyes. Lastly, there is a portrait of former President Carlos Holguín, founder of the National Police in 1891. In the Gabriel Garcia Marquez room, the life and work of the Colombian writer and journalist, also known as Gabo, are showcased. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1982.
Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video.
In the Plaza de Armas, various military ceremonies take place, such as the change of guard or palace relief, as well as protocol events for welcoming presidents and distinguished personalities, among others. The change of guard takes place on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays at 3 p.m., lasting 30 minutes. The guided tour schedule is from Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and on Sundays and holidays from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. The house where Antonio Nariño grew up became the presidential palace of the Republic of Colombia, the epicenter of the country's political history and an architectural gem of Bogotá. The government purchased it in 1885, and it was renovated in 1908 and 1978. Since August 2022, it has been home to the family of President Gustavo Petro.
Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank and I run a tour operator in Bogotá, Colombia. I'm currently in Guatape and I stayed the whole week, every night in a different hotel. And wow, I'm so amazed and surprised. And in the past, I recommended my clients not to stay overnight in that region. And boy, that changed. Now I can recommend staying 1 or 2 nights because the new hotels I found, they're all around 1 year or newer. They're really great experiences. And also now the activities here around the region are great. You actually can arrive by helicopter if you want. Also you can do local tours flying all over the reservoir. You can do yoga, horse riding, biking, hiking, or you can visit towns like San Rafael and San Carlos. They have lots of rivers. You can do river tours, swimming, or hiking again. So there's many activities in the beautiful region, and the climate is great, and it's just a very good experience. So let's go dive into the hotels I visited and show you this great offer. Let's go.
Boato Hotel. Boato is all about connecting with nature, but without giving up any of the comforts. And since it is close to Guatape, it makes the ideal base for exploring the area while enjoying the serenity of a secluded natural setting. Boato Hotel offers an intimate and relaxing atmosphere for nature enthusiasts, blending eco-friendly practices with comfortable accommodations. Each cabin, or lar, is a private little haven with its own jacuzzi, fireplace, and deck that opens up to either water or forest views. The hotel's standout feature is its panoramic vistas of lush mountains and the nearby dam, providing guests with a sense of seclusion and tranquility. The on-site restaurant focuses on locally sourced ingredients, serving comfort food. Vivanti Resort. This place is all about combining modern comfort with nature's beauty. Set right on the edge of El Peñol Reservoir, the views are simply stunning. Just think floor-to-ceiling windows in every suite, so you can soak in this scenery all day long. The on-site restaurant serves a delightful fusion of local and international cuisine. Other wellness amenities include a terrace swimming pool, spa, and fitness center. Vivanti Resort is particularly well suited for couples and solo travelers looking for a stylish and tranquil lakeside retreat. If you're seeking extra relaxation, the Grand and Presidential Suites feature jacuzzis with panoramic views. As a guest, you can participate in various activities, from kayaking on the lake to chilling on the terrace with a cocktail. La Pausa Hotel Bistro. La Pausa Hotel Bistro is where you go when you want to slow down and just be. This boutique hotel features 16 comfortable cabins with private jacuzzis and decks that let you take in the natural beauty around you. Its philosophy centers on simple pleasures and connection with nature. So the hotel offers yoga, meditation, and even bonfires under the stars. You can also practice water sports such as kayaking and paddleboarding. The on-site restaurant serves thoughtfully prepared meals, focusing on local ingredients and flavors. This commitment to quality extends to all aspects of the guest experience, offering premium amenities. La Pausa welcomes a diverse clientele, from couples and families to solo travelers and even pets. It's a place where you can really unwind and reconnect with yourself.
Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video.
Puerto Marina Hotel. Puerto Marina Hotel takes luxury up a notch with its prime location right by the water. Think jet skiing, wakeboarding, spa treatments, tours on their state-of-the-art Malibu boat, and top-notch dining at their Nikkei-inspired restaurant. It is located across La Pausa Hotel, so it has easy access to local attractions while being secluded in nature. Whether you're in a cozy couple's cabin or a spacious suite, you'll find modern comforts like private jacuzzis and decks overlooking the reservoir. This hotel is perfect for families or couples looking for both relaxation and adventure. Tao House. Tao House philosophy centers on elevating everyday experiences. This ethos is reflected in their Epicurean restaurant and bar, which offers culinary delights that celebrate local flavors and ingredients. Plus, it's just a short walk from the famous El Peñol Rock, making it an ideal spot for exploring. Tao House welcomes couples and families to an unforgettable stay. This hotel blends rustic charm with modern luxury. With over 15 rooms to choose from, you'll find thoughtful touches that make your stay special, like balconies with forest views and a jacuzzi on the deck. They offer yoga sessions and relaxing massages, but if you're the adventurous type, you love the water sports, pontoon cruises, ATV circuits, and even helicopter flights. The Brown Hotel. This place is all about style. This place is all about style. Each one of its 4 buildings is inspired by the elements and designed to be both luxurious and eco-friendly. The views of the lake are breathtaking, and you can relax at the Playa Beach Club or enjoy a gourmet meal at Pismo, the on-site restaurant. The Brown Hotel is the perfect adults-only escape for those who want to experience the best of Guatape in a contemporary setting. The rooms feature balconies with stunning lake views, and the superior accommodations include premier amenities such as living areas and a jacuzzi. Guatape truly is a destination that you can't miss when visiting Medellin. If you're ready to plan your stay, check out the links in the description below. There you'll find direct booking options for each of the great hotels we featured today.
Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a tour operator in Bogota, Colombia. I'm currently in San Rafael, Antioquia. This is about 3 hours from Medellin and 1 hour from Guatape. And this is an outdoor sports and water paradise. And I'm hosted by Leo. He's a local operator. And we're actually at his home, La Cueva de Morgan, Morgan's Cave. And they have a beautiful place here. They have accommodation and the restaurant, and really nice. And there's a river going down. And we will have the activity of tubing this afternoon with him together. We'll show you that, but first of all I will show you around the place because it's pretty cool and very nice just to chill. So let's go. And most of the stuff here is produced from guaguas, and it's a bamboo-like material, and it's great. It grows like wild, and it's great for construction. And lots of it here is of that material. And his brother is actually a specialist for building constructions with guaguas. So we're ready to go, and as you see, no, you don't see because the dog is not here. But the dog also has a life vest. Ah, there he is. I actually have no clue how the audio is because this camera was in the water before. So maybe you hear nothing, maybe you hear everything. We'll find out when we review the material.
Bueno, entonces vamos a bajar un tramo de 2 kilómetros por el río Arenal. Un río de características rocosas. Entonces, ahorita cuando lleguemos al punto de inicio les vamos a explicar cómo las técnicas que vamos a usar para evitar más que todo los roces.
Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. So we just arrived at the river.
¿Y hasta dónde sube el agua? Mucho. Por ahí. ¿Como 1 metro más o 2 metros? Más. 2, 3. ¿Hasta 3 metros? Sí. Pero si está 3 metros más, no te vas. Está... No. Pues eso solo pasa pues como una vez al año. Ah, ok. Cuando hay aguaceros. Sí. Por eso es Semana Santa. Sí. simplemente lo último que hacemos acá opcional es saltar del puente. Es profundo, no hay rocas, un ambiente profundo, no problema. ¿Quieres hacerlo?
Ah,
La próxima.
la próxima vez.
Está bien.
So we have a autocarro cargo. Esto es casi tan cool como el río. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank and I run a travel operator in Bogota, Colombia. We are currently very close, actually, at the entrance to Cerro Azul. This is probably the most important tourist attraction in Guaviare. And what we will find huge rock formations with incredible paintings that are very old, thousands of years old. We will get more detailed information afterwards from a guide, local guide over there that is already waiting. When you come here, you have to, from San Jose, it's about 90 minutes driving. It's a little off-road trail, so it's not very fast, but it's very quiet. It's cozy actually drive here. Road is okay, not the best, but okay. This is a restaurant and also the entrance. I paid for myself now about 100,000 pesos, including the guide, including the entrance and insurance, I guess. So let's go and find out about those paintings. So after about 10 minutes driving, we arrived to another place, which is the parking lot and also a restaurant. So probably lunch we will have here. As you can see here behind me, restaurant, and there's kind of introduction theory room, and I will go there now to probably the technical introduction, which is usual here in Colombia.
Muy buenas tardes, mi nombre es Mauricio, soy guía de acá de las pinturas de Cerro Azul. Llevo trabajando 3 años prestando un servicio aquí, Fantasías de Cerro Azul, Puerto Chiriquete. Les digo a las personas de extranjeros de Colombia, el mundo, que vengan, que no se pierdan esa oportunidad, lo que nos brinda, lo que nos ha plasmado los indígenas que hayan estado plasmando esas pinturas de Cerro Azul. Bienvenidos.
¿Y qué se puede ver por aquí?
Pues se miran los pictogramas. Otra parte que se miran son animales. Yo he estado haciendo unas guianzas, ha mirado la danta, ha mirado los taínos, cerditos de monte, por partes costas del río, el chigüiro, el jaguar también lo ha mirado, ha tenido la oportunidad de mirar el jaguar, de Cañoyemú para allá, de otros tepuyes, ha mirado también la pantera. La gente se tumbó para sembrar cultivos ilícitos, la coca. Entonces el agua, le tumbaron las cabeceras y el agua se fue secando. Eso era rico en pescado. Ustedes se paraban en los barrancos y miraba chúbano, dormilón, harto pescado. Hoy en día nos paramos y miramos así, no miro nada, hay una guarpallita y eso por.
So the whole trail is about 3 to 4 hours, like the whole visit, and the trail is quite good. It is a natural trail with some rocks and steps, but easy for walking. We just greeted a lady 80 years old with the stick. She made it, no problem. And so it's actually easy accessible. But the factor is the heat and the humidity. Also difficult for me. So we arrived at the first place where we find paintings. That's about 30 minutes walking from the parking. And the paintings are a bit fainted, and this is because in the 80s and 90s, before this was really discovered as an archaeological place, families of the region, they came here and they made barbecue, and there was lots of fire and smoke and everything. So those paintings fainted a little bit. We go further up and the paintings will be different, will be much stronger, because people didn't go up there. So let's have a look at those here. So we already arrived at the second level, and this is quite big here, as you can see, and very clear figures, all the symbols and animals. And this is estimated approximately like 10,000 years old. And this is really one of the main attractions and most important attractions here in Guaviare. And it's really astonishing being here and seeing that in person. Really worth a visit. It's really cool. I'm super excited. And right now it's noon, 12 o'clock. And the good thing is, so far all the trail, everything is in the shadow, in the forest, so it's not getting as hot as expected. So at the moment, temperature quite okay. Also the trail, still, it's not very difficult. So we're currently here on a little rest place, and there's also a dungeon going inside, and it's about 200 meters or 210 meters long, and there's the exit on the other side, and we will cross it with the headlamps. And as they say, the grass is always greener on the other side, so let's go and find out if the grass is really greener on the other side.
De Frank, que son muy lisas, como estas, mira. Mira la forma en la que tiene y mira lo liso que es. Son muy, muy resbalosas.
We're currently here in like the middle of the way, and here's a big room, and you will find out when you go with the guide. You will have a little experience here in the middle. That's very cool. And besides that, like sometimes it's a bit low, so if you're tall, not in many places, but just some, you have to duck a little bit. And also it's sometimes a little bit slippery, so you have to be careful with your steps. And that's it. So we go for the rest. We got out of the cave, and great experience. Nothing to be afraid of. Really cool. Really, really cool. And not difficult. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. And the price for cruising the cave, unbelievable. Here's a viewpoint, and you can see overall the Amazon forest here, the territory. It's amazing, amazing view. It's still a little humid, the air, but it's unbelievable. It's so great. I love it. So after the viewpoint, we arrived to the third level and the third side where we have paintings all over the walls. So let's check them out. So we are at the last level here, again, impressive pictures, also some tapirs, and tapirs is one animal I still miss to see live here in Colombia. It must be here around, and yeah, beautiful stuff here to see, to find, easy trail, you should consider. It's a really good trip. Conclusion. To me, only Cerro Azul, like the blue hill, is worth a visit to San Jose del Guaviare. Guaviare is an amazing department, and this is an exceptional activity, an exceptional site that can offer, and there's much more. This department was one of the most affected by the guerrilla. They're still around, like in many places in Colombia you would not expect, and people that are traveling to Colombia do not know. They're still in so many locations, but coexistence between tourism and armed groups today is a reality. So tourism is safe in many regions. I classify this as a safe region for tourism. No issue, but as you know, Colombia is a very young tourist country, and this region is even younger in tourism, couple of years, most. The transition I'm talking about is really, before there was so much coca plantation and production of drugs, and now they're transitioning into tourism. They realize that the treasure they have is their nature. Every day, and it's day number 4 now, we did something. Every day we saw so many birds everywhere, monkeys. Every day I saw monkeys here. It's unbelievable. And people are super friendly, and it just has this pure feeling here. And yeah, that's it. So, if you like that video and you want to come to San Jose del Guaviare and do more stuff, you will see more videos of this region. You can contact me always. You will find more information on our website, many blogs, and of course on our YouTube channel. I don't know, 400 videos so far, and more coming. Check them out, and I'm more than happy to organize your trip. If not, I hope to see you back here on my channel again, or even better, here in Colombia very soon. Take care wherever you are in the world. All the best. Yours Colombia Frank. Bye bye. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, and I run a travel operator in Bogota, Colombia. We started today from San Jose de Guaviare at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it took us about 3 hours to get here, Villa Lilia, and very close to here there is a lagoon where we can find pink dolphins. And this is why we're here. I did some pink dolphin watching in and around Leticia. That was very cool. So I'm very excited to go here also, because it's already in the Amazon area, the whole department. So I'm very excited to do that here and to find out if there is any difference or not. Anyway, so far I'm pretty positively surprised of the department. I thought it's much less interesting, but it's much more interesting than I actually thought. So excited of the plan today, and the next couple of days I also will spend here in the department, and we'll see more stuff, and of course we'll show you everything. So let's go and check the place out, and then we will see how it is.
Hola, soy Diego, guía vaquiano del SENA, Fondo Emprender. Somos Villa Lilia, avistamiento de delfines. Estamos en la laguna Amas de Nare, en el departamento del Guaviare, comienzo de la Amazonía. Los invitamos a que compartan con esta maravilla de delfines únicos de agua dulce acá en nuestra laguna Amas de Nare. Los invitamos para que vengan a disfrutar avistamiento de delfines, avistamiento de flora, de fauna, muchas cosas para compartir y para vivir. Bienvenido, bienvenido todo el mundo. Esta es la laguna Amas de Nare. En Google se conoce como laguna espejo.
So as you can see, we're currently on the lagoon and we are watching the pink dolphins. We identified here a group of 3 animals. They're diving and come back up again. And as it is currently the end of the dry season, the whole lagoon is very shallow, so it's only about 1.5 meters deep. And right now I see dolphins here cruising around, and it's very chill because we're the only ones here on a canoe, just the driver, our local guides, and we have Ricardo there, and dolphin over there. She's called Tati. Es un macho o hembra? Tati.
Un macho.
Ah, macho. Okay, Tati is the macho, the guy. He's the alpha guy. And yeah, it's very cool. It's a little hot. I don't like too much hot, as usual, but no, it's awesome here. It's really great. Beautiful place. And when I'm not talking, then it's really quiet. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. It's actually very cool. They have a little rope on the boat, and they just like 2 meters throw the rope into the lake or the lagoon, the water, and then one of the dolphins catches it and then they pull the boat. It's like they're playing like dogs. It's quite funny. And the 3 of them, they're circling our boat now like for over 5 minutes, but it's very difficult to film them because yeah, they always dive for 1, 2, 3 up to 8 minutes, and then they come up for a couple of seconds, and then to orientate and shoot it is very difficult. Oh.
Para allá no, muchacha, venga, me han chocar. A la izquierda, a la izquierda, a la izquierda, saca a la izquierda, muchacha.
Ah. So that's it for today. This is the plan of the pink dolphins in Guaviare. This is an awesome place, and how the dolphins are playing with the boat and pulling it by the rope, and they're getting so close. This is just amazing. This is very interesting because in the Amazon around Laetitia, we also saw the pink dolphins, but they never come that close. And here they're really playing with the people in the boat, and you can go and swim. Awesome plan. So that's it. I hope to see you soon again here on my channel, or even better, here in Colombia. All the best. Yours, Colombia Frank. Bye bye. Eso se llama submarino. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank. I'm Swiss and I run a travel operator in Bogota, Colombia. I'm currently in the department Meta, very close to the capital Villavicencio, and this is also very famous as the door to Los Llanos, the Orinoquia, the cowboy land of Colombia. And talking about cowboys, this is exactly the plan we are going to do today. We are visiting today Gramalote, my friend Jaime, that I know from birding the Global Big Day Meta. I think we participated in 2018, and we stayed in his house, and he has an offer here for horse riding. That's awesome. It's so great. And today there is a group of 50 people, and he invited me to join, and I will film everything, and you will see it's a great plan. And yeah, let's go. So you see the entry is here, and already some people are around, so let's go and check the place out, and then later horse riding. I'm always so emotional about horse riding, you have no idea. So let's go in and check it out.
Jinetes nivel 2, los que nunca han montado a caballo, pero tampoco son nerviosos. 3, que ya han montado algunas veces a caballo, pero tampoco se consideran los expertos ni las expertas.
Jaime just made the introduction, and he gave some general rules that not to make too much funny stuff while on the horses, and also explained the different levels, because depending on the levels the riders have, they will receive a different kind of horse, which is very important because some people are a little afraid, so they will get a horse that almost doesn't move. Like they always give to me those horses. They don't move because they see me, the gringo, and they say, oh, the gringo, let's give him the lamest horse ever. So that's what they do, the leveling, and then the guides, they help the people to get on the horses. And there was also a guy, he will ride the horse like a real llanero, bare feet. So let's go and have a look. So the group I was invited to is actually a wedding party, so it's a lot of fun here with those people. They all got wet, like in the first 200 meters. That's awesome. So I introduce you to my almost official new assistant, Tatiana. She's 8 years with Jaime, and we drive together on the motorbike today because, yeah, in terms of filming, it's a very big group, and with the horse it's too complicated, so we decided that I take the moto. And so we're a team now.
Hi.
You want to say something? ¿Quieres decir algo?
No.
No. Okay, no comment from Tatiana because I speak enough. So we're waiting for the group coming very soon. It's a very fun group and everybody got washed in the river. So I already can hear them. So let's go check out. Ya, las vaqueras y los vaqueros. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video.
I'm sure they're afraid of horses.
Yeah, it was tight.
I think the whole group enjoyed the horse riding and they will enjoy a little more here on the pool with some drinks. If you want to horse ride in Colombia and especially here in Los Llanos in Villavicencio, Camalote, I mean, you saw everything in the video. Up to you. If you need a trip, contact me. I'm more than happy to help you. I send you all the best wishes wherever you are, and I hope to see you soon here on my channel again, or even better, here in Colombia. Here's Colombia Frank. All the best. Bye bye.
Welcome to Colombia!
Up here.
Very good, very good.
Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a travel operator in Bogota, Colombia. I'm currently in Mesetas. This is a little town in the department of Meta. This is in the Llanos and about 3 hours by car from Bogota. And today we will visit the canyon of Guajar. And this is probably an amazing place. I saw pictures and it looks so beautiful. So we're going to do some rafting. And my local operator Edison, he invited me. I already know him many years because we visited him because of birding in Meta, and Elvis the bird guide, he worked with him, and yeah, it's a long story. Long story short, so let's go and meet Edison and prepare for the rafting. And Mesetas here, as you can see. So let's go to the office and then I think we'll get some instructions and then we head off.
Hola, soy Edison Vargas, el navegante de los llanos, acá de destino Güejar, en el municipio de Mesetas. Y bueno, nosotros contamos acá con una maravilla natural única, donde se puede hacer un rafting de 17 kilómetros y es nuestro cañón del Güejar. Aquí hacemos un recorrido por uno de los basamentos rocosos más antiguos del planeta, hace parte del escudo guyanés. Así que la actividad o la experiencia, la aventura se vive en medio de un paisaje único donde convergen 3 ecosistemas supremamente importantes. Los Andes con el páramo de Sumapaz, la cordillera oriental, tenemos también la Amazorinoquía y el Parque Nacional Natural Sierra de la Macarena. Así que los invito para que vengan a vivir esta experiencia. Es un recorrido de 17 kilómetros en el cual pueden disfrutar de sitios para nadar, de cascadas y como tal de todo el componente que hace parte de este paisaje y de este recorrido. Y aquí estamos, acá los esperamos con los brazos abiertos porque somos un destino de paz.
Once I want to have a jeep like this. Very cool. It was just like 10 minutes driving. We arrived at the river, so we'll now water the boat. And because we have the best company, of course. All the other companies are on the other side. And we have like the VIP spot that we are the only ones that will water here. So the guides are preparing the boat right now. And we're a small group of 4 people. And then we have the guide and the kayak and yeah, I think that's it. So let's get ready for boating. Finished with the technical introduction and actually ready to go. And I think everybody is very excited to start this trip. And we are 5 people in the boat, very cozy. So let's go. Weather is just perfect. As you can see behind me, it's a little bit packed, but this is because it's Saturday today. So yeah. The people that can, they come here. During the week, it's much quieter. But on the weekends, there are people because Colombians, they love to do activities on the weekends, and mostly in bigger groups and families. So this is why it can get quite packed. There are actually 2 seasons. There is dry season and rain season, and currently the water level is very low, so we got stuck sometimes on stones, but the water is absolutely crystal clear, beautiful. And then during rainy season they also do the activity, but then it's getting a little bit more wild.
El recorrido que estamos haciendo el río Güejar nace en la parte alta del páramo de Sumapaz, conocido como el páramo más grande del mundo.
Colombia traveler, do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. Because the water levels are quite low, there's right now a little part where we walk and the guide goes all alone. No issue with that. We just had some time to swim a little bit. That was awesome. The water is so beautiful. It's so refreshing. It's not cold, it's refreshing. It's awesome. And it's such a beautiful place. It's so wonderful. It's really. And now, so we are getting into the canyon. And now the walls on the sides, they will get higher and higher. So far, just beautiful. Colombia does not stop to impress me again and again. I've been to so many places in Colombia, and again, seeing such sights for the first time, it's unbelievable. It goes on and goes on and goes on. This river is quite long and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's just amazing. That's why I love Colombia. The sharp rock, the knife is like halfway and we're on the way again. 5 minutes ago we started and it's amazing. It's so amazing. And yeah, the canyon will become deeper and deeper. Perform a little stop because we are going to visit a waterfall by feet, but because it's the end of the dry season, there's not so much water at the moment. So we just arrived to the disembarking point, I think it's called. So we take out the boats and just got saluted from a lady that is working for local tourism. Just right away made an interview, very funny. The police is also here because they are at the starting point and at the end point to check if everybody has the helmet on and the rescue vests, the life vests. And Yeah, it's a long activity. It's a fabulous activity. It's so beautiful. It's really awesome. So now it's hard work for for all the guys. They have to take out the boats, and the cars are all here in the parking. As you can see, up here, up here, all the cars and trailers are waiting to get up the boats. And I guess we are going to have lunch, and then I will head back to Villavicencio. It was awesome. You really should do it. Come to Colombia and do this activity. This is awesome. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run the tour operator in Bogota, Colombia. I'm currently in the Parque de la Uva. It's the Grape Park, and this is situated in El Valle del Cauca. This is the capital is Cali, and the exact location is actually between Cali and the Coffee Triangle. And this park offers an experience, everything about the wine growing, grape growing here, the wineries. You have them all around this region, but it's not just about grapes and wine, it's also an agriculture park with lots of different things they show and they grow. They have domesticated animals, they have a zoo with rescued animals, and it's great. It's a awesome place, so let's go and find out everything we can find here. So this is the first station within all the grapes, and we have actually 3 barrels, and 2 are sweet wines and 1 is the dry wine, and by smelling it you need to find out which one is the dry wine. And before the camera was, I took it out from the car, which was cold, and now it's hot, so it was condensating. No, so many pictures were not so good. I hope that is solved by now. So let's go on with the tour. So the tour is, the tour guide comes until here in Spanish, and then it's an outdoor tour. From here on you will walk alone to visit all the things, and they also gave me a map like this. I'm sure we can display it here in the video, and let's go and run it to show everything. So one of the workers just gave us some grapes to try. Very sweet, very tasty. And when we drove here, we saw water channels on the side, and they do not only grow grapes here. You have actually all along this region you have vineyards. And we were on the way to Cali. We were buying wine on the roadside. I think 2 liters for 22,000 pesos, which is like $4. And it was very good cold. It was like Cinzano, like for aperitif. And here what you can see, also very cool. They organized the wine that it's actually perfect to work with it and to collect it. The altitude is just perfect. It's hanging down and you just can grab it. To me it's a bit low, so when I walk here I have to do like this, but Colombians are usually not that tall. The grape they're growing here is called Isabella, and every year they have 2 up to 3 collections. So that's huge, because normally in Europe and everywhere where they grow wine, it's just once a year. So this is the climate of Colombia that does not change. So this is why they can produce a huge amount of wine. And here we have a different grape, which is called Reglot or Cholena. So it's a big one. The Isabella is small and dark, and this one is reddish. Actually, the whole tour is not just about wine, it's different things about agriculture. So we arrived to a place where they will explain all the process about producing panela. Those are those huge brown blocks out of sugarcane, because this whole region is a huge sugarcane growing region. And if you drive around here, you will see them for miles and kilometers. It's everywhere. And you also will have those huge sugarcane trucks, like weird 4 or 5 trolleys, you call it, I think.
Muy buenos días, bienvenidos al Parque Nacional de la Uva, Estación El Trapiche. Mucho gusto, mi nombre es Gildardo. Aquí trabajamos la caña y sacamos panela, miel orgánica, natural, sin químicos. Como lo pueden ver, como lo hacían también nuestros ancestros anteriormente, todo era artesanal. Son productos naturalmente que sirven para endulzar en vez de endulzar con azúcar, para la persona que sufra de gastritis. Está la miel de la caña, miel de panela. Y la persona que sufra de acné, una limpieza facial para la piel. También tenemos lo que es la panela pulverizada y panela con extractos como es de borojó y chontaduro. Una panela 100% natural, orgánica, muy bonita, de nuestra región. Un feliz día para todos y por favor un saludo para todos los extranjeros. Por aquí los esperamos, bienvenidos. Con los brazos abiertos los esperamos en el Parque Nacional de la Uva. Que esté muy bien.
So after the panela station, we're in the local forest, and this is great. It's for bird watching, and also they show, like here, they show all the birds with the names that you actually can see here. And we are on around 1,000 meters, so it gets quite hot. So this is great to cool down a little bit, and it's good being earlier in the morning because the birds are usually more active in the morning or late afternoon. Of course, part of the important agriculture in Colombia is the coffee. So we had the coffee station, which I just passed, where you also have explanations. And of course, they have a coffee machine. You can sit down, have a coffee, and enjoy. It's a very quiet place. Trails are awesome. Also, all the signalization, perfect. It's a Grape Park. So this is a place to show how the grandparents lived in their small fincas. We have here the traditional roof with all the wood material they used, and the good thing is this does not heat up like modern houses with the metal. This keeps everything quite fresh because it's the material itself, it's not heating up, and you always have space that the air can circulate. And then they have all kinds of medicinal plants and what they growed in the past to conserve actually this. And this is kind of a kiosk where you then also in the future can buy and see what local plants they had for self-sustaining on those small little farms. Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video. So we pass now by agriculture section and also bee section, and we're now going trail all along the river, which is currently dry because here we're in dry season. And we are chigüeros. We have a capybara. If you don't know them, I will show it to you. We will usually find them in Los Llanos, and they're also very tasty. We're coming now to a station where we find all the domesticated animals, as you can hear or see, also goose, turkey, chicken, sheep, goat. And we're now entering the palm and sun garden. Looks beautiful from outside. Let's go in. something that is very, very good. Most of the walking is actually in the shadow. So that's really cool. And lots of stuff to see, lots to learn. Really cool place. We're now entering also the zoo they have. It's a zoo of rescued animals, and like all of them, they cannot liberate because they're not used to live in the wild anymore and probably would starve and die very quickly. So let's check out what kind of animals we will find. We are also now visiting the museum and the wine shop, and the entrance is in a different place, so go to Punto Grajales and then there's the entrance here, and then you go to a left and then there's the entrance. So we just entered the production hall, and as you see, because of hygienic reasons, they gave me a very nice cap. And they also wanted to give me a second one for the beard, but they hadn't have the right size. And my dad, he doesn't need one because there's not much hair.
Un vino ámbar, ¿por qué? Por el roble, la madera le da ese color así ámbar y también le da un aroma dulce, es picantico. Valor histórico, saber cómo se guarda, cuál es su temperatura, posición ideal.
Conclusion! El Parque de la Uva, the Grape Park, I think it's awesome. Lots to see, lots to learn, not only about wine and grapes and wine growing, but also about agriculture. Museum is also great infrastructure. It's about 90 minutes from Pereira in the Coffee Triangle, so it might be something for you when you have kids. Wanna come here? It's not so far. Check it out. I hope you liked it. So I wish you all the best wherever you are. I hope to see you soon here on my channel again, or even better, here in Colombia. Here's Colombia Frank. Bye bye. Take care. Welcome to Colombia! Welcome, wonderful people all over the world. My name is Frank, I'm Swiss, and I run a travel agency in Bogota, Colombia. Currently, we're at the Calima lake, and this is the town called Darien, about 20,000 population, and it's a very small town. Like everywhere in Colombia, we are currently at the central square. You will see you have the local transport, the Willy Jeeps. And very specific about this region is the lake, because it's one of the best lakes to actually do water sports, kite surfing and windsurfing and foil surfing, like all those variations we see today. And they have around 300 wind days a year, and it's an amazing place. And the cool thing is, or the reality is, almost nobody knows about this place, about Calima Lake, that is such a great place. We have actually two awesome places for water sports with wind. We have La Guajira with Cabo de la Vela, and we have here the Calima Lake. And foreigners, number of foreigners, very small. And this might change in the future. Also in the recent years, you have more projects, building more houses, and you will find around 20 kite schools, and we will visit them also later in the video. But first of all, we will show you the town, a little bit around, that you know what this place is. So let's go and get some impressions. We just arrived to the archaeological museum here in Calima, or the region of Calima, and it's very interesting because they show all the traces of the Calimas. Those were the indigenous that lived here from 10,000 years ago until the colonization. And the museum consists of different parts. You have here behind me the house with the reception. It costs about 9,000 pesos per person. The tours are in Spanish, so if you're only English speaking, that's a little bit difficult, but you can go inside and you will find a very cool small museum with the exhibition on the traces, how it works and how it worked, how the indigenous lived, some items of them, and also you will see the different topography from the Pacific Ocean, which is very close. Buenaventura is like 2 hours from here, and then you see the Western Andes where we are at the moment. We are on the Western Andes, and then you go to the Valley of Cauca, and then you have the Central Andes. And it's a very cool museum. So yeah, the first part inside, and then the second part you have all the garden with different plants, and also again some exhibitions with some houses. So it's a very nice built museum. If you come here like Calima, I can recommend you a short visit at least. We're currently at Entrada 4, that means the entrance 4. That's like 5 minutes from Darien, the town, which is right there. And this is an awesome place. This is very cool. We have a kite school, and they're very specialized on giving classes. It's not too much to rent equipment. They're really focused on classes. They also have a social project with kids that they teach kids from the town to become kiters and professors and so on. And you see the space is huge, and the lake has different zones. So here it's a little bit softer with the wind, but it's also like great. And if you go down the lake, it becomes tougher and tougher, and also the lake becomes smaller and smaller. And we have around, I think, over 20 kite schools here so far. This place exists since like 5 years with all the installations. Since 30 years you have people selling stuff, but it recently became more professional, and still foreigners very rare to be seen here, although it's a great space. So let's go and interview some guys, some locals, and let's see what they tell us.
Hello, this is José Luis Antibáñez speaking from Calima, Darien, Colombia. Our main activities here in the lake, when we talk about water sports, are, for example, in this case, our school that is named Escuela Niños del Viento. Has been a project that started 7 years ago, and we've been working on teaching small children from 9 years to 13 years of age that learn how to windsurf, to kitesurf, to kite foil, and all basically the activities of Olympic competition. The lake has an altitude of 1,400 meters, so we've got normally 11 months a year with excellent winds, a bit gusty in some periods, a bit lower in others, but we can find basically all the time wind if you have the right gear.
Hey Colombia traveler! Do not miss out on the great additional information we always provide below in the description sections of all our videos. Now back to the video.
As you can see, we changed the location. We are now at the Pescado Windsurf School. Pescado means fish. So the owner, he's called Fish. Everybody knows him as Fish all around the lake. He's not here today, unfortunately, but I will tell you the story. So all this building, this was a storage building only 20 years ago, and he started here with the windsurf school, and like 11 years ago he started with kitesurf. Now also since a short time they have foil. and it's a great place. As you can see here, the lake is much narrower, so the wind is stronger, also more gusts. But here, when we arrived, the wind was catching up and everybody was going out and jumping and doing stuff. So I think that's also the place where I will take some classes again and refresh everything and start kite surfing. Great place here. Also, we have a phenomenon, it's called El Brujo. It's a huge cloud that comes down from the mountain and then it goes all the way along the lake. It started coming down and then it vanished. Sometimes it comes, sometimes not. And great day today, very sunny, good wind. Now it's lowering a little bit the intensity, but yeah, great place, great place. La Guajira, Lago Calima, those two places are absolute great for windsurfing, kite surfing, foil surfing. So Colombia has another big potential besides already so much stuff we can offer here. Now we are at the school Velas y Vientos. That means sails and wind. And for me, that's awesome place because it's very big. You have grass everywhere, huge space, and that's actually perfect to prepare the kite. And also going into water, very good. And the wind is actually coming from the valley, from the dam, and then up here and goes all the way down the lake. So this is an awesome place, very spacious, and I think I will come back here also to do some kite. And yeah, that's it. I can more recommend Colombia as a kite destination, and Lago Calima is strategically ubicated. Location is great because it's like 2 hours to Buenaventura, the Pacific harbor. Then you have San Cipriano, where you drive the Brujas, eco-tourism place. You have 90 minutes to Calima, where you can dance salsa if you like. Probably more the girls than the boys, but go there and dance salsa, it's great. You have awesome food, so this is really a great place with many side activities also you can perform. And yeah, windsurf, kite surf, here is just paradise. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope to see you back soon here on my channel again, or even better, see you here in Colombia. All the best, just Colombia Frank, bye bye.